Hi everybody, welcome back to Jill the Private Investigator. I just wanted to come on here for a few minutes and let everybody know what has been happening in the last little bit. First, the cadaver dogs hit on a spot and no one knew exactly where that was at. Now the Daily Mail is reporting that it was a piece of Barry Morphew's property, not where the house is at, another piece of land that he owns. So the second hit site that hasn't been revealed is Barry Morphew property. That doesn't look good. And it also, I don't know, I guess if she is there and it's starting to look like obviously someone is there for multiple dogs to hit in the same place, in the fact that cadaver dogs only smell out human remains. So it's not looking good, to say the least. But if that is the case, and if Barry Morphew caught wind that the cadaver dogs had hit on his land, and he is the suspect or person of interest, or I don't know, the person that did it, that also might explain why he had his girls to contact their grandfather finally. And it also would help to explain why he let the searchers on his land yesterday. Which, when I first heard that, I thought, maybe he's seeing that he's not coming off very well in front of people and he's trying to change that. But now with this little revelation, I'm wondering, is he just getting to the end of the road and realizing, my children won't have anybody except their extended family after this is over with? So I just hope that's not the case, but I guess we'll find out soon exactly what the cadaver dogs are hitting on Barry Morphew's property. Now, I also wanted to speak to the fact that the app that the searchers are using has not been up and running today. So I'm curious to know why. If they're still searching without the app, how will they be able to take a picture if they find anything, send it to law enforcement, which sends up the GPS coordinate to where they can come and pick that piece of evidence up and obviously handle it properly, as to where some of the searchers aren't experienced in that and wouldn't know how to do it. So, why aren't the apps up and running today? Do they know what they have found? And the search is said to be still going on, possibly because they can't release any information right now and to lead people to believe that it's still pushing forward when in actuality it's not. So it makes you wonder, how much do they know at this point for the search app not to be up today? So now we've got the search app not working. We find out that the cadaver dogs that hit on a cadaver scent was on Barry Morphew property, just not their home. I'm assuming it's another piece of property that they bought for whatever reason, and Andy decided that it needed to be checked out. So we've got the girls calling their grandfather, Barry Morphew letting them search the land, the app not working, and now we find out the cadaver dog hit on the land owned by Barry Morphew, 15 miles from the Morphew residence. It doesn't look good, and it's kind of leading down that path that we have all been thinking and suspecting up until this point, not only because of statistics, but for the fact that his behavior and his speech comes off as odd at best for someone in his position. But I guess we'll find out soon. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will be back as soon as I hear any more. Thanks, guys. Jill, the Private Investigator.